Hello everyone, today we'll be discussing about an added quality rated guideline topic in the fields of SEO, that is EEAT, which stands for experience, expert, authority and trust. So EAT have been in the place almost since last few years. I have also made a video on EAT which I will put the link in the description so you can find it from my channel. But in the last few months there had been a hardcore discussion about the addition of an extra E, which stands for experience. Now the thing is guys, that as per the latest quality rated guidelines of Google would now leverage well into the places where it can find meaningful and relevant content from a particular expert on a particular field. Now I will walk you through some presentation showcasing like what you can exactly do on the thing and some of the meaningful insights about the same. Come, let us find out. Now the first thing is that Google is now trying to really understand like a subject matter expert on a particular field. So this is where they have introduced the concept of experience on their search quality raters guidelines, also known as QRG. Now the thing is that, does this directly matters to the search ranking? So as per of an official note from Google, this really does not affect, but the thing is that this is quite useful because this really gives a lot of authority and trust for your content, and ultimately the more the authority is, the better would be the chances for having a good ranking. Okay, now here is an important example where this can really come into the play. Suppose if you are searching for a data on how to compile your taxes correctly, then Google would really show the content produced by an expert in this particular field rather than just throwing information from here and there. Some of the important changes in the QRG guidelines, so here are those. So first of all, if any business owners or website owner create the pages, then the primary page should describe their roles and subject matter expertise on that field. They should have a proper social statistics, they should have a proper social status and a social proof that this really works. Most importantly, the purpose of the page should be well defined, and also the potential purpose of the page should be less harmful towards the audiences, which means that any websites or pages should be less spammy or should contain less untrustworthiness quality of content. As you can see by this diagram, so expertise, authoritativeness and experience. Now trust, like this, like we need to really focus a lot on the trust segment, and this is where the experience would be gradually building it up. And some of the changes to assess the page quality is, for the experience, it's very important to have some reviews and social proof. For example, if you have a product review from someone, then obviously like a customer would have the high chances to buy from that particular thing. When it comes to the expertise, having the right knowledge or skill for a particular topic can make you trustworthy enough to be considered as an expertise on this particular field. For example, for home electrical wiring advice, you would always seek an advice from a skilled electrician rather than some street professionals. And also for authoritativeness, this is an example where if you're a local business owner and if your business have the good trust and have a good social signals, then this can really affect a good note on your sales, because this is where people would be aligned with your business goals, that your brand can be trusted. Some of the here are a few things to distinguish between expertise and experience for YMYL topics. So as you can see from the screen, for experiences and for the experts, these are some of the things which needs to be filled out. So you can save this thing and you can reapply this for recurating your contents and other strategies. However, this can also distinguish other two, not to sell harmful pieces of contents or advising, and also not to share inaccurate data no matter what. Now some of the steps to optimize for the experience. So the first actual strategy is that you should really be a subject matter expert. You should have your own entity, you should have your own knowledge panel, and you should have your own microblogging network, so that your source of information can be revalidated and this can be reassured by Google towards the audiences. For service-based websites like product, It can be first-hand experience of the product. In this case, product videos, teasers and demos are perfect. For forums, So reviews and testimonials can act like a proof, and for content writer, like you can really be a subject matter expert with a third-party validation that you are certified. For example, for Java programmers, one can be Sun certified Java programmer. So this can act like an experienced programmer which one might be looking for. So as you've seen, like there are certain things which you need to keep on your mind when you are recreating your next piece of content or your YMYL landing pages. So not only the expert, authority and trust, but this time you also need to place and leverage on the experience as well. So you can really focus, for example, once again on the product side, you can leverage on the testimonials or the video product demos that can really up level your experience on this subject matter. You can run some playlists in YouTube. Your YouTube can be grown to a good amount of subscribers. This can really act that you are an expert on this particular field. For service-based industry, customer proofs or from third-party sources can act that you are an expert on this particular field. Things like Trustpilot or like whatever industry you are in, but having a third-party review sources can really get you an edge over the competition. And last but not the least, for blogging and content writers, you need to really be the subject matter experts, and you can have your status or information shown on some of the rich websites across the internet, which can define your entity as a matter of fact that you are a subject matter expert. And this is where you can build up the trust with your audiences and a social proof, and Google can rightly understand that you are an expert on a particular field, and this can really help in getting an edge over the competition when it comes to the ranking of your landing pages. Thanks for watching.